Hello everyone, it's Love here, and today we are going with Grixis Avengers. We are going with the cycle. You asked for this one, and this is a pretty cool one. Chandra, Ashiok, Jace, and Sorin. Man, this is some powerhouse Planeswalker. Of course, Liliana is also here. So I think you will like it. We ranked up with this one, so it seems pretty powerful. If you think that we are doing a decent job keeping standard fresh, don't forget to subscribe. Really keeps me motivated, and it's really the big thing you can do for the channel. So thank you for that, and have fun, guys. Alright, we're going first. We have some removal, we have some tap lands. We definitely go with the Spire. Oh, hello, bro. Oh no, it will be a mountain? No, he actually meant it. That's so cool. Alright, so we can activate the Spire. We probably don't want to. Here's your hunk for the day. The Dread Knight. Drawing cards. Alright, so we will be for some cool gameplay, man. I'm actually super excited for this one. Celestus, something they can absolutely destroy with Xander, but it slows them quite a lot. Liliana. Normally I absolutely fear Liliana, but here I think it might make a small difference. Brotherhood's End is 3 damage. I mean, I can kill it. It's super expensive to kill it. Maybe I just wait one turn and go burn down the house. I think so. Oh right, I could just activate the Spire. I like it. And that's actually a really good one. I nearly missed it, by the way. But that's fine. This is why I like and love the Spire at the same time. We need to hit this land though. And this is why we are using Torch the Tower and not the Cut Down. Because it's not a dead card, even against more controlish matchups. So as you can see, we basically traded one card for Liliana, and this is one of their powerhouses. Also, another Torch the Tower can be used to get rid of the Dread Knight. And let's hope he cannot answer Sorin immediately. Please don't. Like really, bro, please don't. No Edict, no. Alright, that's a land. We desperately needed this. Just please, let the Sorin live. It's great. Oh, it's great. Man, so far he's having all the worst things for us. However, we are getting to a good point where our Brotherhood's End really can do the job. I would love to exile this though. Alright, so how do we play it out? I don't want to go into the nighttime right now. If I kill everything, it's pretty okay. They can keep drawing cards, I guess, but it will slow them down. Do I want to Virtue this? Not really. Alright, let's go. I think it's okay. I don't really get much advantage because of the Dread Knight. But man, I enjoy Dread Knight so much. I wish there were so many more cards like this. So Mono Red would disappear, and this would be how we play Magic. That would be so fun. Alright, so only 3 mana, but he's getting to a point where he is really getting ahead, thanks to the card advantage he's getting from the Dread Knight. So we need to be careful, we need to draw some lands. What about Jace? Jace is actually really good here. Just please don't Edict me again, because that would be too much for me to handle. This is a perfect way to disable the Dread Knight forever without giving him opportunity to draw any cards. Alright, no Edict. We just need to dodge it for a single moment. Liliana, scary, but acceptable. Don't forget it hits their hand as well.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows.
Alright, this is important. How are we going to kill Liliana? We can go March. Virtue of Persistence is a great card for them. They might not have a way to remove it. Burn down the house. Oh, it pains me to the soul. But I think that's the way. We might get punished. Liberator. Alright, we will get punished. That's not great. This is really good against Celestus. Alright, I wish I had the burn down the house right now. So we can go for Liliana, and we can disable the Dread Knight. And he will keep attacking Jace, I guess.
You can be made to obey.
This way we don't get to night time. I mean, it's okay. If we target this, he just sacrifices in response, so it's not a great target for Aether Virtue or the March. And life gain is important. He's down to 2 cards, and Dread Knight won't do anything for a lot of next turns. Alright. I will definitely draw a card. Man, my drawing skills are not great. They're really not great. I don't want the tap land, I need the normal land. Alright, that's way better. Both can sacrifice. Alright, I think I know how to play this one out. I know, genius. Getting rid of the Dread Knight, even if they answer, we can take the mana.
Organic mind easily quelled.
And I could plus 2.
You have no idea.
And a combination of colors. So they will answer and kill my Celestus. I think it's good enough value. Yeah, because this will be double casted. Or cast, I don't know, man. Anyway, he will just respond, so we get nothing. And this way we get 2 for 1, kinda. At least. Yep, it hurts on the Celestus, that was a great card. But he has no board and only 2 cards. And this is where Golgari starts to fizzle. They need a lucky draw right now. If they don't hit it, we... is that a lucky draw? Kinda. Kinda. We need to decide. I think it's Jace. We might actually cast the Virtue on the next turn. And they have another threat they absolutely need to remove. 7 cards. I think we are going for Virtue. We start with this one. Right, so the mana is floated. Now we go like this. And now we can play the thing. Enjoy. Now we need to answer 2 Planeswalkers and the Virtue of Persistence. He might get the Sorin. But he's not in a great spot. Disabling this Dread Knight is huge. Last card, my friend. It doesn't seem to be the card he really wants. And do I have anything for this one? It's nighttime. Let's go for the Trespasser. That's a huge deal. And let's not exile creatures in this situation. Let's go for this, and I don't know. Shouldn't matter at all. That's a card. Alright, we should win this game if we play it right. If we play it right. Let's exile. We should hit like big score or something.
No plan, no problem.
Or 4 lands and a Planeswalker. I see, I see. Alright. I stand corrected. I think we should start doing... No. We need to keep going. So first let's cycle the land, I guess. We could also play the land and activate the Spire. But then he loses this and he gets all the value. So I don't like this at all. If we get a good card, we might try to oh! That's an interesting card. Oh, I see. This is the play. Let's read the card together. When this dies, you may cast it from your adventure graveyard as an adventure. But... oh no, I don't have cards. I don't have cards. I can deal 2 damage. Alright, this is how we do it. I finally figured it out. We are milling this guy. It's normally absolute horror, but in this situation it's good. We do it like this, and we get doubled. Because of Chandra. That's 2 damage. Dread Knight dies. Now we attack Liliana. If you can cast it. If it will be there. Oh! Oh my god, it has summoning sickness. Alright, the plan was nearly perfect, alright? Nearly perfect. Oh boy, like everything was perfect except I didn't see that. Yeah, it's at the upkeep, right? So it has summoning sickness. Alright, really bad situation, so we are losing 3 loyalty on something, but that's not the end of the world. Definitely a huge misplay on my part, but I still should get all the value, right?
Win so easily.
That's a tap land, and I'm getting this Trespasser anyway. So they got some cards, but we are getting the value. Alright, it's daytime. Alright, definitely the underdog, because it has haste. And I have Planeswalkers, so I don't want him to get instant effect. Let's try milling him. Alright, we're getting shorted on the next turn. That is pretty okay. I could try to draw some cards. I probably should have started with this one. So do I admit to my misplay or just produce mana to pretend it was never the case? Alright, let's go. Alright, that's a counter spell. That's really good cards, man. And even I have no cards in my hand. Let's go like this. Alright. So this deals 0. Torch the tower can do something, but not really. I think I'm keeping the counter spell, man. If I can counter one of his plays and also a proliferate, right? Because if he plays this and we counter it, we proliferate everything. I think he's getting out of the game. Hopefully he will +1. Alright, so we could activate the Spire if we care. I don't think we need to. Like, this is already good. Virtue of Persistence is doing a lot of job. And he has Edicts as a Planeswalker removal. We could Torch the Tower, the Cottage. So if he activates it, that's not good enough, because we have Chandra passive. He still has the mana. I mean, with Torch the Tower we can just, you know, kill whatever he has at the end step. So he doesn't have a good situation. Whatever he does, he's losing a ton of stuff. Do I bargain? I don't need to. So we get rid of this, and we get rid of Liliana as well. And he has only manlands for the next turn. So even though the Trespasser misplay will haunt me forever, alright, he's killing it in response, that's fine. Exactly. Like, even if he does, he's too far behind because there's 3 Planeswalkers and a creature. His Trespasser really did a lot of good job for us. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh wow. Thank you, Shuffler. That was horrible. I think we go like this. Absolutely love it. And man, Spire is such an amazing card. It's probably my favorite manland. Alright. Alright, so we definitely need to be prepared for... You know what? There's only one 3-drop that can happen after the Danik. Alright. Yep, you got the stuff. That suggests they don't have Raffine, which is super weird. Why do you not have Raffine? What about this one? This is super strong. It's 3 cards in 1, and for Grixis this is a problem, you know, problematic because we don't have Sunfalls. So I still think it's worth countering. I could attack. But if he plays Raffine, I can Fires of Victory for 4, kill Raffine instantly, and that's worth holding on. Also I can kill any creature, so Sorin turn will be better. 2 damage and lifelink absolutely doesn't matter. Like, this is empty board for me. Alright, that's really good. So the question is, do we go Sorin? So they can play Raffine. Okay, this is Eartheye Resurrected probably, right? Yeah, this is how they play then. Let's force something. Yep, there's priority. It might be also like Otawara, because he has enough mana. It will cost 3, I believe. And he's keeping the mana. Interesting, interesting. So if I attack, I don't remember the text. Is that... Yeah, I think it's destroy target creature. So if we turn it, he can kill it. Then we draw a card and can play Sorin on the next turn. I think we just pass the turn, man. We can also play the tap land. He doesn't want to just cast it. Here's Fair Master. Alright, so that was the mastermind, I guess. What would happen if we go like this, my friend? Do you die? Yeah, I think it should die. Maybe he has more? At least we have Priority Fake. Virtue of Loyalty. Alright, so that's a little bit different than I expected. I think in retrospect I should just play Sorin, but if they have Ertai Resurrected, which they really feel like it, that's really bad for us. Alright, this starts to matter a little bit. Alright, here's the tank. We need some good rolls. Definitely 7th land in 11 cards is not the good draw we were waiting for. Man, that's bad. That is super bad. I don't think we can win this. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Smark. They want to first strike me. That's a card I would love to draw before. Let's see. Alright, that's really good because that means we can play Chandra on the next turn and clear the board, hopefully. I think he will go for a Virtue. Tap out fully. Then we play the land, we kill both of those, and we have empty board with a Planeswalker. I really hope that's the case. Don't hold... Oh no, he's holding Desert, I Resurrected, it feels. Alright, you get the thing. Like, if he has it all the time, it's really hard to play around it. Alright, we got a little bit lucky, to be honest. But, you know what? I'll take it. Let's see. So it means they don't have Ertai Resurrected, because they would absolutely play it. Alright. So what is this? He has 2 cards, 5 mana, what's going on? Emperor. Emperor is enough. Man, they play all the random stuff, right?
Let your blade do
Is that even Raffine deck? I have no idea, man. It seems like a... It seems like Esper Legends without Legends. But it works sometimes, because your opponent has no idea what the hell your deck is supposed to even do. Alright, alright. That's something I would love to draw on every turn before. So I could attack with this. That's not bad, right? He will definitely block it. And then I Brotherhood send. So I don't get any progress on this turn, but on the next turn I might. And he's pretty likely to block, but we'll see. He might think that we want to scry. That's a good card. Please block. Alright. And that's how we do it. The damage unfortunately goes through. Man, Spire. It's my pet land at this point. Alright. And now we have empty board. He has 1 card. And we have a sacrifice effect at the top. So hopefully he plays 1 creature or nothing. Alright. That's definitely a Sorin. If I've ever seen one. Alright, we're getting there. We are actually please no 5-drop. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright. Was that correct up? Yeah, I guess we'd have to pain ourselves otherwise. Alright, we can do it like this and circumvent his, like our hand basically. And this should be the game, honestly. I think he won't be able to win this anymore. Yep, sure, why not? That hurts a lot. That actually hurts a lot. We might be forced to ultimate Sorin at some point, but I think he's out of the game. Liliana makes sure that whatever he draws, like he doesn't have haste creatures, so we can just steal the game. Whatever he draws, it will be one creature that dies to sacrifice, then he needs to draw another, it will be sacrificed again, and then the third creature is something that can have impact, but he will get ultimated long before then. Alright guys, man, whenever I see the Spire in my opening hand, it feels like a win already. Of course, it's not even close to a win, but this will be a hard matchup, by the way. But man, the Spire is absolutely amazing card. Like the reason it's so strong is that it activates for only 2 mana. Of course, this is the 3rd mana because the land needs to tap for attacking. But for 3 mana, this effect is absolutely amazing. We kinda need to play like this. Yeah, I guess the priority will be here, which is also useful. In the arena, holding priority at instant speed is pretty cool. And you don't need to fake it, so it looks a little bit better, and your opponent has absolutely no way of knowing if you have the instant or not. And 2 mana instants are super powerful right now in standard, like make disappear, go for the Throat Edict, all of them are super meaningful. So I need blue mana for sure. This will be hard, man. Do I really gamble he has no counter spell? So if this gets countered, I'm out of the game basically. Is there even a chance after the impulse? I can also go with Mirrex plan. Alright, I like Mirrex plan a little bit more. Fortunately they didn't go for first, that's huge. That's something we probably would have to counter, and we hate countering it at all. Yeah, you get the idea. Double blue, so we have a counter spell. And now we can start making mites, which will force him to play. Virtue might be useful for Jhin when it blocks one of the mites. Alright. Oh, passing the turn, that's juicy. I think we have a shot. Fading Hope and Scrying for the land. Yep. That's good for him, but it's a mild tap. Is that enough? Do we go for the thing? Or we keep the Mirrex? I think we keep the Mirrex. I should have noticed, I didn't check if that was on top or bottom. He's looking for a land, so top means it's a land, bottom means that he might get mana screwed even more. So that was a big blunder on my part. Sometimes when I'm, commentating, I just don't care for those things because, yeah, I just don't look there. But that's a big misplay. Especially in a game so intense like this. It seems that nothing is happening, but believe me, a lot is happening right now. So we need a counter spell, and Torch the Tower can be useful. 3 damage, like we will see, we'll see. We definitely need to pressure him with this counter spell Mirrex. Oh, annoying. Absolutely annoying. I could deny this, so I can Torch the Tower and just kill it. He doesn't get the Scry then. I think it's worth it. I won't have target if I sacrifice it, right? For the science, I think that's how it works. I target this. Can I do it? Like it still fizzles, right? But it's fun. It's more fun this way. Yeah, because it has no target, it still fizzles. So no Scry for him, because it feels that he really needs some correct cards. And we want to make sure that he doesn't get them. And Mirrex is giving enough pressure that after he's out of Fading Hopes, he really needs to start playing his stuff into the counter spells. This is a really bad draw. Absolutely bad draw. Do you have more Fading Hopes? 7 cards. Plenty. Plenty of stuff here. I'm considering a Jace right now. I'm considering it so strongly that I will actually do it. Let's see the tap. This is a correct one. Let's see, that should be a first counter spell. And I'm not sure if we're playing our counter spell into this. Is Jace worth it? Is Jace worth it? It's just a small card though. I don't think it's worth it. Like, it's not our real win con. It won't do too much. And Jin has like 15 attack. Right. And that means he needs to tap out. So we will be able to kill it. We will be able to play Chandra as well. Don't forget, Jin is not on the battlefield, which means every counterspell is full value, and he probably wanted to cast one counterspell and have one spare mana. And now, as you can see, we can make sure that we have Chandra on the battlefield, and Mono Blue should not allow this.
Let's do this.
He's also fully tapped, which means that he cannot protect this. He lost a lot in this exchange. And we're doing our job. Right now we have Chandra on the board. He has no way of removing it, really. He needs Flow of Knowledge desperately to get insane card advantage. He needs to play a lot of lands, so he can make more plays. Man, easy. Just name what you need. Absolutely easy. So I think we need to go for some Sneak Lethal? I'm not sure, man. Okay, this is a card. This is absolutely a card. We need to go for mana. Right now we need as much tempo as we can, you know, hope for. Will this be Mirrex? It could be Mirrex or Spire. I'm not sure which one is better. Spire gives instant damage. I think this will be Spire. And we are going for this because he will be forced to block with Jeans, and that means Torch the Tower and Fires of Victory is absolutely amazing. Go. My army. We also... oh boy. I mean... this is tempting. If he taps out or whiffs on the counters, I will take it. I don't think that's a good choice, but I'm still going for it. The whole idea is that I want him to play Jeans and try to block this, and we'll just go for his life total. Impulse? Oh bro, he needed Jin into instantly like 1 mana interactions one after another. 2 mana is not a lot. 2 mana is not a lot. Alright. How do we do it? We should have extra mana, I think. Let's go for Rakdos mana.
Let's go big.
I think we have a fair shot at this. So, Virtue. Let's go. So this will get doubled. It's not as efficient as Fires of Victory, but Fires of Victory can be cast at instant speed, so it's a little bit better. Impulse, sure. That means he's digging for answers, man. And we can put pressure with the Spire. He's at 10 already, potentially at 7. And don't forget, every Chandra can just minus on the face. So he's effectively at 5 if we untap with Chandra. Bro, that's not great. Fading Hopes are out. So we need to go full aggro mode right now and go as wide as we can. I actually need even more mana than this. And that will be a huge attack, so he needs to defend against all of this, and also from Chandra. I think we have a fair shot at winning the game. We should never win. Jace is not what we want. That's not the... this is not the win con. Like, we are not meaning him. We are trying to kill him. And that's already 5 damage. First strike, acquired. It seems that he has something, but he already used double Fading Hope. He shouldn't have more, I think, at this stage of the game. And we have Fires of Victory at the end step and Brotherhood's End or something. Like, we can also play Chandra. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. So, he is dead. We just ultimate Chandra for -5, and there's nothing in his deck that he can do, I believe. Like, literally no cards in the deck does anything against this situation, because you should never allow Chandra on the board with this deck. It's 6 mana Planeswalkers against, you know, Spell Pierce, 2 mana counter spell deck, so she should never be here. Told you. You can sneak the games out of mono blue players because they play too greedily or they tap when they shouldn't. Really bad hand. Especially on the draw, man. But maybe we can survive until burn down the house. Alright, some control deck. You kinda like to see it. Let's go with the launch. And then the Spire, and then we start to recover. Double Mirrex might be useful. So 5 card control. This will be an interesting game. This is the reason why you have multiple Jaces in the deck. So the main goal is to try to fish for them and mill him for 30. That's how I see it. This is what will happen. Do I want to scry? Or kill the Stomper? I think we kill the Stomper. We might do it as well later, right? Do we have mana? Yep, we have the mana. Alright, not perfect, but it's a turn. Yep, so you let them resolve. You give them the land selection, because they might think they will have this. And then you make sure that they don't have this. Yep, easy. Have you ever considered not having a perfect draw? Nah, on the play as well. We have correct mana, so we have to go like this. Man, I would love to be on the play, because with Ashiok, being on the play gives you extra card faster, so it kinda is superior play in every way. Alright, burn down the house is not super needed, it's not really card for the matchup. One is useful for the heart migration. I hope I will hit a land, please. No. No, I won't. I see. Man. It's going hard so far. Do we exile cards? I think it's not a great way to just, you know, create nightmares. Like, we need to keep hitting clans, we need to keep hitting Jaces, this kind of stuff. Leyline is on the way, but what can you do, man? What can you do? We don't really have black mana for another Ashiok. So I think we exile this one and go for the Painland. And I mean, we say go and see the ley line in our direction. Alright, 1. Maybe he's just going for those. That would be good for us. Because it's at most 2 damage to our Planeswalker. We can keep removing them. And that should be fine for us. Like, that's not the way. Or he's going face. Interesting. We can just burn down the house. It's absolutely amazing at killing stuff. Yeah, not sure why he didn't play it before. I mean, it is what it is.
I appreciate a good.
Hopefully we'll draw... Man, he's really good at drawing cards he needs. However, we came prepared. So I'm not super scared of this play. Can I go Celestus? I think I can, right? No, no I can't. I mean, the play will be pretty obvious here. I would love to play Celestus, but it is what it is. I would love him to finally whiff for a moment. Stomper, if that's the only play, I consider it a little bit of whiff, so I'll take it. We need to be a bit careful of flipping this one, but it kinda gives mana, mostly. We have a sweeper. My turn. Alright, this is a good one. I think we go Celestus right now. This will be 3, 4, 5 mana, so we can fire some Victor as well. We could also Ashiok on top of this, and that's 5 damage only. Alright, I like this play a lot. Otherwise we can, what, Ashiok and go for fires? I don't think it's a good play. I think this is way better. So 5 damage is not 6 damage. That's some crazy facts for you there. And I think drawing cards... don't forget we still need the Jace. Alright. Land is great, but those burn down the houses really do the job so far. Zayatar. Oh, he's not going for the Mirrex. He really wants that Rax, I think. 4 damage acquired. Now he has a really problematic situation. If he goes for Ashiok in this situation, it means he has no leyline. Because this would be so much better to set up the board. Good. I love it, man. Are there any creatures? There are. There are. I don't think we need to. I might regret this choice, but I'm still going for it. Right, first, let's draw a card. He can make 2 tokens, so only 2 loyalty is threatened. We exile this, because it's more cards in exile. 8. Like, this could be a combined mill from everything we have. Definitely playing land. Definitely going for Liliana here. The question is, do we go for sacrifice?
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
We can kill both, right? Do we have correct mana? Yeah. So we can... Yeah, so it will be March and Torch probably. We could also go for the cards and just kill this with Fires of Victory. Or a combination of Virtue and Torch. That could be a bit better. Alright. Oh, but I need to discard something. That's kind of brutal. I need to attack his hand as soon as possible. But you know what? I think this will tap him out fully. It's good. Just making sure that we don't miss anything here. He thought that we don't know about this one. Alright, you need to do it again. And that's a basically sorcery speed tokens, which means that we can start the turn with empty board. And that's pretty huge. And let's go for this one, I guess, because why not? Alright, Ashiok is safe. Stomper is dead. His hand is scary. Alright. And we also double spelled. I kinda forgot about this one. Jace? Nah. It's a shame because we are showing that we have this kind of cards. But it is what it is. Yep, that's why we didn't go for burn down the house. It might still be an issue. Like, we can do a lot here. Let's go for the cards. We still have Jaces in the deck. We exile this one. Let's keep collecting the Planeswalkers. This will be a land from our side.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Obviously, I don't want to burn down the house to not kill our Planeswalkers. Alright, so he decided he's winning on the board, which is kinda true. I still lack 1 mana for the play. I think we will go like this, man. Then we can make sure that Planeswalkers survive. Do we want instant speed? Really? No, I will go like this. I will go like this. And let's see. This will be a huge turn. He can maybe remove one of the Planeswalkers. Not sure if he can do it for both. Let's see how he attacks. Alright. This way we can protect both of the Planeswalkers. We only kill one of those, so that's a bit of a shame. Maybe we can make it cool on the next turn as well. Alright, 1. And I think that's the one. And I mean, that's the face, right? Because why not? He still will have Mirrexes, but we are getting a huge card advantage this way. And here she is. Oh, the absolute game breaker of you don't need to play the game anymore. So now we are in full Jace plan because we cannot win the value game anymore. Alright, but we have very high life total, so we have more time. Now, right now we just need to make sure that we draw as many cards as possible and we survive as long as possible. Let's keep drawing. Can I draw one of my 3 Jaces that I have exactly for this reason in the deck? It would be really nice. Let's go like this. I want untapped lands for this turn. The more, the better. Like, discarding doesn't do anything anymore. We need to go like this.
Sorry, I'm not interested.
I guess I could maybe try to kill burn those, but I don't like the idea. Maybe I just Virtue. What do I get? Stompers? Maybe Atraxa at some point, if I can make it work. So 3 damage goes to Ashiok. And I can torch the tower on the Celestus to kill the one attacking Ashiok, so we can get extra draw. He can just Boseiju this, I guess, but I'm getting land at least. I guess maybe it wasn't best. To be honest, I didn't see he has Boseiju. But we'll try to make it work anyway. Maybe we can sneak some sneaky wins. Alright, he's over damaging Ashiok. Very smart by him. In this case, we say okay. Can you imagine we didn't hit a single Jace? I literally put the Jace for this matchup, so we can absolutely win.
Unappreciated in my time.
So that's rough. Alright, it also makes our draw a little bit better. We definitely take. You know, just a proof. It's here, all of them, somehow. I guess if we get this one, we can cycle the Xander's launch. So it's a little bit better this way. Alright, Sorin drawing cards into Fires of Victory with drawing cards should be okay. Absolutely. Land we do not need. Big score. Alright, that's something. That is meaningful. It's not a Mirrex game anymore. Now the question, do we go for a card?
Under my watch, neither vampire
I mean,
nor
it forces a lot. Like, I think we need to keep going cards. 34. It's still not double Jace. Still not double Jace. I want the big score into Fires of Victory, maybe. So it's 4. I think we're doing cards. It might be a land as well. Please. The most expensive card in my deck, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, I guess. That's not how I wanted to play this. Man, every time Sorin just gets my biggest bomb of the deck. So I could go Chandra. Maybe just go big score. Like, Chandra big score is amazing, man. How do we do this? I have only 4 cards. Okay, I can go Fires of Victor for 5 mana, then Torch the Tower on this one. And yeah, if he goes double... Alright, alright. I really want to keep Chandra. Man, that's insane card. It's getting scary, man. I might be too greedy, but I think at this point we have to play like this. Like, we're not winning the value game, and we absolutely whiffed on all of the Jaces in the whole deck. So, yeah. We just need to do something a little bit crazy to get it. Oh, I thought that he will double attack us. So he's going for it. And I cannot blame him. Let's go like this. And then we torch the tower. It's still not double Jace moment. Alright, first counter spell. Counter spells are also in the deck exactly because of this matchup. So we whiffed on like 7 or 8 cards dedicated to this matchup. So not really amazing so far. Let's go for the Berging. I mean, that's a cool interaction that you can take the mana and then sacrifice Celestus. Bro. What the hell? No. Like, I needed this kind of stuff before. Right now it's just bad. 8 damage to my face. So it means that we need to go super wild on the next turn. We can make the vampire, but it won't work. And he's not in range for double Jace, right? Still. So we need to kill Atraxa. And it might be hard. I don't know what the cards are. It might be Leylines, which are really great against the vampires. But wouldn't he play those? Oh, he decided that double Jace will kill him. I think he's trying to fish for Leyline. He didn't find it. It could be what? Stomper? Probably Stomper. That's the only thing he has the mana for, right? This is green. Oh, I think we won't win, but it's super sad because, man, when I was deck building, I wanted a first shot against a Traxa deck, so I built like 7 or 8 dedicated cards for exactly this matchup. And I wanted negate at first, but then I thought it's not hitting Atraxa. Let's change it to something else. And I just don't hit any of those cards in like top 30. Like, can you believe, man? Oh, how am I supposed to win in situation like this? All right, we are definitely going for. Oh, I need to hit a land. No, no, no.
Enough talking. Let's do
All right.
this.
It's not optimal, but I'm not in optimal situation. Sure, the tap land, of course. Man, it's going as bad as it can.
My secrets?
It's going really horribly. This won't do anything, right? Fires of Victory is probably the best play. How many we have? 1, 2. I don't remember, man, but not many. I think 1 might be there. If we big score, we can still hit something, so let's go like this. And let's go red.
Fuel up.
We big score on the launch, probably. Like, this could be cycled, so I mean, it's the same. It's better to discard this one, if anything. And that should probably will be the game, because our draw is pretty abysmal so far. I mean, 3 of the Jaces are in bottom 18 cards, bottom 17. Can you imagine? What are the chances of this happening? I don't even know. And I think there's nothing we can do for at this moment. He can also Archangel us. And don't think there's any chance. Man, absolutely 3 Jaces here. The best card for the matchup. If we had 2 during the top 42 cards, we would just double mill him and we would win. I'll give him a good game, but... Oh, you know what? We are doing this. I want to see where the Jace was. Also, this is a cool combination because you sacrifice once and you get double scribe. No.
Your blood will be mine!
Still no Jace. Oh, I doubled something. Alright, so bottom 16 cards of the deck are triple Jace. I mean, thank you, Shuffler. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We should definitely have a better shot than this, but it is what it is. Alright guys, we're after the games and I hope you enjoyed the video. For the deck itself, I actually think it's one of the better in the cycle, because one of the problems with Grixis was always that we don't have farewell and exile effects, so sometimes there are recurring problems that we cannot really answer, like Tenacious Thunderdog, some enchantments that just cannot be removed with Grixis. However, first we have some counter spells, so sometimes we can just, absolutely dodge it. But if not, we can actually finish the game in such a pace that it doesn't super matter, because it doesn't overwhelm us over like 10 turns or something. With Chandra, Jace, that is a really strong win con, and even Virtue of Persistence you have seen in the games, especially against any kind of creature decks. This just gives you recurring value every single turn, and even something so small as a Trespasser is absolute menace for our opponent. And if you get somehow a shorted or something, like they are losing the game anyway. So this means you don't need to super buffer everything and just defend, because you can be aggressive with this one, especially with Chandra and Burn Down the House. This is probably one of the top cards in the whole deck, because it can Aether Sweep everything if you don't have Planeswalkers in the board or they have higher loyalty than 5. Like Ashiok can very easily go into 6 loyalty, which means Burn Down the House doesn't kill it, and they still need a direct removal if they don't play haste creatures, which is usually the case. However, even if you don't go for this mode, you just make the Devils, and they're absolutely amazing at tricking your opponent into blocking or attacking the wrong part of the, equation. If they don't commit enough for Ashiok, you can usually survive with it, then keep going with extra cards and do the same thing over and over until finally they get absolutely outvalued. So I really enjoy the deck, similar with Brotherhood, and we have enough removal that we can absolutely survive all the aggro decks, and Celestus fixes one of the problems problems with Grixis that we don't have life gain. So we have Virtue of Persistence, Sorin, and Celestus. So we kinda have a lot of life gain in some forms, and that's enough, you know, to buffer this one Lightning Strike before we go absolutely crazy. So guys, to summarize, I honestly think this is one of the better Planeswalkers decks in the cycle. Grixis was always a strong combination with a lot of really impactful cards, and I think we get the best out of this. Red for Chandra, black for Ashiok, and blue for Jace. Yeah, also Sorin and Liliana, but they are also really impactful. I actually increased the Sorin because at the cost of big score, because I thought that we need some card advantage. And so far I didn't lack value in the games, which is sometimes the case for non, like, you know, memory deluge decks. And it didn't feel like this in this one. So I really enjoyed playing with the Grixis. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the deck. You can tell me in the comments if you want more Planeswalkers deck. I think we need to cut it at some point, because I have some control builds that I will want to showcase to you, but you know, it's all about you and what you want. So tell me in the comments, always love to read those ones. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Have fun and see you tomorrow.